How did the United States begin to unfold its relationship with the Middle East? After the Second World War, the rise of national movements and international coalitions gave the U.S. the chance to make allies out of newly founded nations. Some of the first countries to share this experience are in the Middle East, where America began a new history of exchange and effect. Over the course of many decades and presidencies, we've seen that Middle Eastern ties with the United States have stayed significant in a continuous age of global economics and power influences. Some of the key allies in America's circle have been Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey, which have either shown extremely resourceful with oil and minerals or militarily necessary. As a result, these countries have found themselves with regular monetary aid from the U.S. government in exchange for a consistent alignment with American interests. And then there's Israel, one of the smaller nations out there, lacking much of what its Middle Eastern neighbors have to offer. Israel lacks immense oil deposits, other natural resources, and land, yet it still remains a funded key ally to the United States. Why would the United States also support Israel with millions of tax dollar aid? Technological advances. Investing in the future of our planet through Israeli innovations we use daily, like computing and digital storage, telecommunications, medical and scientific advances, defense and security technology, and water and energy conservation advances. Israel is also the only democracy in the region, protecting and serving the most diverse minority population in the divided Middle East, with full equal rights and representation in the government and in all public institutions. As a democracy, Israel is not just a safe haven, but a thriving community for all demographics, from the persecuted religious, to the persecuted secular, to the persecuted loving. While Israel, like any democracy, isn't perfect, its dedication to law and to protecting human rights puts it in a completely different light aside its neighbors. But most strategically, Israel has a role in American and Western national security. While making up only 1/6 of 1% of the entire Middle East, Israel historically has bared the brunt of terrorism in the Eastern Mediterranean, making it an evident stronghold for the West against the tides of violence by nearby extremist groups, and yet a significant strategic zone to protect for economic exchange into the region. In contrast to its neighbors, Israel's interests in the war-torn region have uniquely been out of peace through numerous efforts for diplomacy and compromising action. While dealing with internal land disputes with highly indefensible borders, Israel has given concessions for land acquired in defensive wars, while simultaneously being a precedent for war conduct by sending civilians leaflets, phone calls, radio broadcasts, and other vocal warnings to evacuate centers sheltering terrorist utilities. But Israel has also reached out to the global community, just like the United States, taking the initiative to be the first ones to help in times of need. Israel, as a democratic and diplomatic state, has shown time and time again that it proves a reliable ally and partner of investment, not only for the United States, but also for its peaceable neighbors. From breakthrough day-to-day innovations, to modeling thriving coexistence, to protecting and healing family that you love, Israel has been the small beacon of light shining beyond its own regional ties. So in a network of allyship in the Middle East, why is the United States supporting Israel? Well, at this point, the only logical question is, why not?